Welcome to the trails at Deer Grove Preserves. Good afternoon, everybody. I am coming to you today from the town of Palatine, Illinois. It is at this location at the Deer Grove Nature Preserve that I'm going to ride a couple of their loops. Let's check it out on the map here. So there's a big loop. I think this is the yellow loop here. There's a big loop here, and then you cross the street, and then there's another loop. I think this one is paved and this one is not, but we're going to check both of them out. I think the total ride on this is just over 9 miles total. So as far as parking goes, you could probably barely see it through the trees here, but there's a parking lot just past the trees here. The way to enter it is right over here. Right now it's all covered with leaves, but that's the way to enter the little parking area. There are several parking areas around this area. So we're going to take this loop trail heading this way. So it looks like we're going to end up coming right back up here to finish the loop. So I'm going to do these loops as one ride. So I'm going to go around the top here, come back down. I'm going to jump on this loop here, come all the way around, and then back and do the little tiny portion of this loop right here that we did not finish. So once again, nature gave us a couple days in a row in the 70-degree range. So it's really nice out here. So that inspired me to take a half day from work today so I could get out and ride some of these trails during this nice weather. So let's check it out. Okay, so as you saw back there was a very rudimentary trail closed sign. I think that's because they're doing some parking lot work here. But we were able to get over here and then back up here. So I believe since there's a yellow loop trail sign over there, that this is the trail, and then it's going to veer to the right over there. So I'm just going to go until I can't go any further. Okay, so we are 1.8 miles in so far. We started down here. We're currently up here, so we still have quite a ways to go to get off this trail. So far, the quality of this trail is extremely mediocre, and it definitely doesn't help that a lot of it's covered by leaves, so you don't really know what's under those leaves, whether there's a big rut or whether there's tree roots. So it looks like this is Dundee Road right here, basically where it meets Route 14, Northwest Highway up here. So it's the stoplight up there is basically the intersection. So it looks like there would be a parking lot here, but it's currently closed off with a chain here. So the way we need to go for the trail is straight ahead, so that's where we're headed. Okay, there wasn't a map where we started, but there's one right here by the west parking lot, which is currently closed. So let's take a look at it. So we're on the yellow loop. The yellow loop is a total of 5.4 miles. We parked somewhere around here, and now we're currently over here. Okay, so right here, we're at an intersection of trails here. If we continue on this way, we're still on the yellow loop. This trail sign here indicates that there's an orange trail. The orange trail is not something that's on the map I'm following, but I did pull up the Deer Grove trail map here, and I don't see any indication suggesting I couldn't ride it. So it looks like it's 1.5 miles. In fact, there's a bicyclist coming off of it right now. So I'm going to assume that means it's rideable. So we are way down here at the trail intersection, and it looks like, again, it's 1.5 miles. So I'm just going to stop the yellow trail for right now. I'm going to hop on the orange one and see if I could take it 1.5 miles down, then turn around and come back another 1.5 miles right back here to this intersection, and then I'll continue checking out the yellow trail. Okay, so the orange trail comes out right here at this road. There is parking and a map available down this way. So on the map it looks like this, mile marker 0. I don't actually see a mile marker 0 sign around here, but looks like there's a little loop and a couple parking lots, more or less in the middle. Okay, so at this point we're just going to turn around, go backtracking on the orange trail to where it reconnects with the yellow loop. Okay, so that is it for the orange trail here. I gotta be honest, I like the trail quality of the orange trail a lot better than I do the yellow trail here the part here that I've already ridden. The orange trail reminds me more of a access road uh, that they just converted into a trail. I imagine they probably also use it as an access road. It is pretty wide and it's paved almost the entire way. Do watch out for the occasional pothole though, because it's definitely not in pristine shape. Okay, so we're just going to continue on the yellow loop. All right, so I just stopped for a quick sec to admire the view. Most of the time I'm riding, there's leaves. So it's kind of cool to be able to like look through. It slopes down and I could see trees way out there, which would normally be obstructed by leaves and stuff. Okay, just a quick stop here. You could see that there's a side path noted here. I've passed quite a few of these already. There are a bunch of little like hiking only paths. There are no bikes and no horses allowed on this particular one. Okay, so looking at the map here, we've done almost the entire loop here. This is where the yellow loop intersects with the black paved trail right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hang a left here, go up the black trail, do the red loop, and then come right back and then right down this way to finish off the yellow loop. Okay, so that does it for this end of the black trail. This is the red loop here. So I'm just gonna go to the right here, follow it all the way around, and then head back this way. Okay, that little side path back there would have brought you to a parking lot. There's also restrooms here, and looks like sheltered area for picnicking. Okay, so that does it for the red loop. Originally we went down this way, we came right back up through here. This is the black trail again, so we're gonna hop on that and head back towards the yellow loop and then back to the car. Okay, so this is where the black trail intersects with the yellow loop. So the remaining portion is this way, and we're gonna head this way back to the car. So this is a Cook County Forest Preserve Police emergency box here. It says Trail Watch at the bottom. Looks like press and hold to talk, release to listen. Looks like it's set up for emergencies. And those are probably solar panels up there. Okay, so just a note here. It looks like if we were to have stayed on the black trail, that's what this is right here. And we're on the very thin right now yellow loop. It looks like according to this map, they both basically go to the same place and then one curves off, looks like towards another parking lot area. Okay, so we are back to where we started the yellow loop from. Again, this is a road right here, Forest Preserve Access Road, and I just parked right over there. You probably can't even see it. It's on the other side of these trees. So my impressions of the red loop, very good. It's paved the entire way. Looks like they definitely take better care of that side than they do this side here. As far as the black trail goes, for as much as I rode, it was well kept up, good quality. As far as the yellow loop goes, it really depends on what section you're on as to whether or not you're going to get a good experience. There were some sections that definitely left a lot to be desired. It's completely rideable though. Definitely depends on what kind of riding you like. So let me know what you think of the trail in the comments below. If you ride this trail and you have a favorite spot on it, definitely let me know where your favorite spot is because we're definitely going to ride this trail again in the future. As always, if you enjoy this content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. So that's all I got today from the trails at Deer Grove Preserves. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.